Hey, what's up, guys? I only slightly forgot. Oops, music loud. One second. Only slightly forgot to actually get my microphone set up over here as well. Whoopsie. Classic me, am I right? Thank you, Crush. I'm quite proud of the hat. Fell in the toilet again. No, not this time. Not this time. Just a lot of like little last minute things. Kitty, what's up? Some butthead? Dude. Steal them away somewhere. And leave them forever. And a last minute meeting? Oh god, that's gross. That's so gross. What's wrong with them? Why would anybody ever do that? Oh, there's gonna be a little bit more faffing about with the microphone. It just ended? Oh, hell yeah. Alright, let me get this wire. Where'd the wire go? I have a wire. I'm wired up. Okay. Whew. Like I said, I think I'm ready to go, but to be honest, I'm not 100% sure. I always feel like I'm forgetting something. Always. It's just like boss music constantly in my head. But I think it's gonna be okay. We're just gonna start getting into this. And, you know, we'll fix things as we go. Damn it, not the pants again. I always forget my pants. Oh my god, I forgot to put up the pepper. Oh, fuck. Hey, you guys have seen my pepper. Alright. Welcome to where I cook. Well, sometimes. Yeah. Every time I'm talking about making stuff, this is where it happens. Amazing, right? Mel, silly pepper. Just can't take it anywhere. I need water. I am dehydrated. I also need to fill up my water bottles. Damn it. First off, how is everyone doing today? Water. So good. Turn this down a little bit more. Pretty hyped. I know, right? Finally coming to fruition so we can see if this just goes badly. A massive head hurty? Oh, I'm sorry. Have you taken anything for it? But it's raining. Ooh. Raining is good. Raining is calming. It's soothing. Okay, so, like I said in Discord, we are going to be making the Linguine Alfredo. I'm also going to be preparing some roasted chicken, some sautéed shrimp, garlic bread, can't forget the garlic bread, and roasted broccoli. So, let's dive right into it, huh? Black nail buddies? Hell yeah! So I'm gonna start by working on the garlic butter first, for the garlic bread. So I want that to kind of do its thing, you know? Get the garlic oils all mixed up with the butter oils. I sometimes will use like a jar of minced garlic. I'm not opposed to doing that. It's just I never seem to actually kind of keep it in the house. And I don't have a good reason for that. I just don't. I should. Sometimes it's super easy. But, you know, that's where we are in life. Oh, where are you? You're gonna be seeing a lot of black stuff, by the way. Maybe too much? Yo, same actually. Same. Oh, that's what I was gonna grab. A couple little bowls. One for the garlic, one for trash. And my garlic paper remover. Where'd you go? There you are. These little silicone tubes, they're like textured on the inside. These things are awesome for getting the paper off of garlic. I mean, garlic butter is super easy, super good stuff. And all it takes is however much garlic you want. I hate recipes with a passion sometimes, especially when it's like, oh, use 4 cloves of garlic for 16 pounds of food. It's like, you're not gonna taste the garlic. It's disgusting. What's wrong with you? Get some help. Already ever totally used to it. Oh. Likes void things. Void. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about your headache. You're talking about black stuff. Oh, where's my brain? Yeah, for a stick of butter. Sorry, it's all good. Like the only color. What is this? Do you experience synesthesia with your headaches? What is happening? There it is. For a stick of butter, these are some good-sized cloves, so I'm probably going to do that to start with. Hubba! It's hands. My hands. The hands of a gamer god. Ooh. Well, I guess I don't need to ask how you're doing. Sound like you're doing pretty good. Do I want that bowl? Is that the bowl I want? It's not. Actually. Clang, clang, clang. I keep forgetting about these other bowls that I have. Those actually have tops, so I can just put a top on it. Throw it in the fridge. Take my water sippies. Ooh, thank you. I can't see that on this tablet. Oh. My goodness. Hubba, you spoil me. My friend, Kitty, with a resub. Yo, guys, thank you. I really appreciate y'all. Oh, it's going wild over there. It's going wild. to start mincing garlic. And take off these little tails. How are you doing? How has the hubba been? I actually was thinking we haven't talked much in nails for you. And it's Bo. How you doing, Bo? Like I said, these little silicone tubes get the paper right off the garlic. Awesome. I've seen people like throw it into a mason jar and shake the hell out of it, which I have thought about like modifying a reciprocating saw to receive a mason jar at the end of it. I think that would work out pretty well. It's so fancy. But like when you got this little thing, it's just like, oh man, here's all the garlic. Look at all this hassle-free garlic. Do you see? Do you see my hands? If I'm not careful, you'll see my face. Ooh. Did I lose a clove in there? Probably. Okay. Mincing garlic. I like knives. I got a bunch of knives, which you can kind of see. There's a great clippable take for someone. I like knives. Whole block full of the stuff. But these Nakiri style knives, oh my god. They're so handy for stuff. Especially the garlic cutting. I get kind of like my broad cuts out of the way first. Test this many times to learn the danger zones. I'm looking fancy. Thank you. Thank you. This is actually... So, Mama Snare, we all know, best mom. This is an actual, like, chef's jacket. I forgot where she got it from. Probably like a restaurant supply store. But it's what chefs actually wear in restaurants. On the job. Yeah. Figured to be a great use for it. Uh-oh. 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 Doing good. You're a ward of that. Aw. Where'd the hands go? Darkness. Envisioning me. All that I see. Or her. Let's see here. Let's fix it. I knew something would go wrong. Because he did a shout out. Actually, I doubt it, because it looks more like my capture card crashed. So, let us... Is it this one? It's this one. Okay. Okay. The logo. Not gonna lie, I was kind of nervous about the Chef's Hat logo. I was like, I can't draw, but we're gonna try it. There we go. But we are professionals here. Need hand contact. Make a heart with my hands. Be like the crashing capture card. You like that? Is that what you crave, Hubba? Is that what you crave? You get a little... You supplied me with such bits that I couldn't say no to such a request. You can die in peace. Well, it's not crashing the thing now. No, I think it's funny. Like Crush said, we have been kind of road testing all of this stuff for a little bit now. That was the first time that crashed. I've had it not want to initialize, but crashing? Nah. Okay, that's all of our gross cuts. Complete with the hand heart. Y'all are adorable. See if I can keep my nails looking good with this. Try not to cut into my nail again. Done that a few times. It's not a great feeling. But remember, when you're chopping stuff, just kind of tuck your hands in. Just like, oh, you don't want to be out like that? Well, just chop those right off. So, inside. Curl those fingers. Put the knife away, kitty. You don't need two knife-wielding people around here. Your little fingers while chopping. How many fingers have you lost, Hubba? I'm also convinced that it's not a matter of if you're going to cut yourself. It's the whole on a long enough timeline, anything is possible, right? So it's a matter of when. And you just gotta do what you can to mitigate how bad that injury is going to be. Cut off all 10 of them, you got a bionic hand? Cool. I'm gonna give these a little bit of a finer chop. The finer you chop it, the more all that garlicky goodness is going to kind of seep into your butter. So that as you approach people, they will be able to smell all of that good garlic that is oozing out of your pores. That's the goal. If you don't smell like garlic after you eat it, did you even eat garlic? You don't need to, you don't really. Hey, Hans. I missed what you were referring to. 2, 4? There we go. That's sufficient. Knife wielding people. Gotcha. This one has kind of puckered a couple people's cheeks about me using the knife to scoop things up. Just be careful. That's all I'm gonna say. Remember, the edge is very sharp. It should be very sharp. Be careful. Alright, that is a decent amount of garlic. Garlic do be sticky, though. You are correct. I've had this butter out for a little while, so it's nice and soft. If I didn't, I would just pop it in the microwave for like an amount of time. Do we all know how to soften butter? I sure hope we know how to soften butter around here. Oh, itchy nose. That's fine. Most yellow-looking butter you've seen. It's Kerrygold. I don't know what Kerrygold does. They probably artificially dye their butter. But yes, it is very yellow butter. While I'm over here, I'm also going to go and preheat my oven. Say 325, 350. My oven sucks. So, sorry, my drawers also squeal. Oh, and this is unsalted butter. I'm gonna grab a pinch of salt. Always want to season all of your good stuff. Use a fork, use a spatula, use whatever you want. Just mix all of this tasty, tasty garlic and butter. And then this is gonna sit to the side for a little while. Because first, we're going to get our chicken up and going. That's gonna take a little bit to cook. We want to cook it through. Well, every day, oh, guys, my heart, it swells. Really, guys, thank you for the kind words and support. I've been a little bit nervous about this. So, you know. Yep, tastes like garlicky butter. I'm gonna add a little bit more salt. I recommend always kind of creeping up on the amount of salt you're using. You want to taste seasoned, you don't want to taste salty. Unless you like salty, then, well, so immaculate. There we go. That's gonna be good for a little bit. Garlic butter, done. Wipe this off real fast. Okay. Chicken. What I'm going to do for the chicken is I'm going to remember what I'm going to do for the chicken. This is an induction top. These things are super cool. Yes, I got this explicitly for this stream. Chimkin. Fucking amazing. Has it been blessed? And all I'm gonna do for this is salt and pepper. That's what I said in the stream, not the stream, the Discord. I changed my mind a little bit earlier today. Do I not have the paprika? Hold on a second. Oh my god. I am out of hot Hungarian paprika. Disgusting! That's fine. I have smoked paprika, also good. Take yours. Spice crisis. No, thankfully, it's fine. It's probably even gonna be better. So, what I'm gonna do is we have bowl. I'm gonna put a little bit of oil. This is gonna be funny to y'all, but this is literally the smallest thing of peanut oil that I can find. So I'm just gonna bloop that in there. Not much. 6 different paprikas. I have two. Well, I had two. Gotta have options. Peanut butter chicken. Maybe another day. I I actually have been wanting to incorporate more peanut butter into some of my cooking. I've heard interesting things. And I don't want to cross-contaminate, so I'm just gonna go ahead, grab the seasonings that I want. I'm gonna throw them in here. Also, I'm gonna get this heated up. The amount of salt and pepper I'm using are just kind of what I think looks good. Again, be kind of conservative on salt. I like a lot of pepper, so I'm going to be using a lot of pepper. That looks good. That looks fine. Did it get dark? This looks good. Yeah, exactly. You know, it's seasoned to taste. That's the... It did, yes. Interesting. I wonder why. It's gonna go black for a second. Where's the card failing again? What the hell? Well, this is annoying. Flashlights down. That's the thing, I can see everything. It's like the camera went dark. Why'd the camera go dark? Why are you doing this to me now? Was it an ISO setting? It's all automatic. Here, let's... Might be some shaking on the camera. Ooh, you can see a lot more now. So weird. Why you do this to me? So it's definitely the camera. I'm having to do this kind of upside down and backwards. Nope. Okay, we're gonna just change things up a little bit again and roll with it. Whoops. No, I can't see. One more. That's too much. There we go. Okay. Spice was too bright. A whole extra knife. Yeah, there's a whole extra knife over there. Ah, shit, Crush. That might actually be what it was. Let's see. If that's what it was, I'm gonna feel silly for futzing about this for the past little bit. Hey, look at that. That is what it was. I think it's... It is the can. I put it in the worst possible spot. Because right here is the almost the exact center of the table, which means all of that light was getting shown right back up in the lens. Oh my god. Well, cool. Now we know that. Chicken. How about we make some chicken? That's a great idea. All right, I have the oil, I have the salt, and the pepper. Cool. I'm going to find my paper towels. And I've had the chicken just kind of chilling out over here for the past little bit. I'm gonna pat it down and toss it in the bowl. I'm gonna wash my hands. Camera problem in Twitch chat. I'm proud of you too. Like, I feel like, oh, I should have known that. Fuck it. My first thought was like, my induction was messing around with something. The electromagnetic waves. Oh, I'm gonna wash my hands, because chicken is gross. A lot of times I will say, yeah, just rinse your hands, it's fine. Chicken, no, actually wash those digits. If you don't feel like washing your hands 20 times during cooking, maybe wear gloves. Too much spice! Crush is very knowledgeable with cameras, so that definitely helps out, huh? Alright. Let's get this heated up again. I'm gonna go there. That's still preheated. Wow. There we go. Got a lot of salt and pepper on the bottom of this. That's okay. Oh, that's some good sound. That's some ASMR for you. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Let's... Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's that good stuff. We have fun around here.
Oh my.
Okay. So, the bottom is really well seasoned. I'm gonna go ahead and season the top. Come on. Sticky chicken. There it goes. Now, after a while, you just kind of get a feel for how hot something should be. Getting clipped so hard. Fantastic. while you can just get an idea of how hot something should be before you put a something in a pan. A long time ago, I grabbed one of these cool little guys, IR thermometer, and I know like around 500 degrees is a good starting spot. We're at 450-ish. So, getting there. I'll let it heat up a little bit more. I'm also gonna get my tongs out. With cast iron or carbon steel, a good kind of, excuse me, landmark is when it starts to smoke. I'm starting to see a little bit of smoke, so here we go. I'm just gonna take our chicken, plop. Chickeny bowl in the sink, a little bit of water. Get it soaking. Freedom units. Oh, yeah. And that's gonna be just, sizzling away. Oh, I need to throw something away. Yeah, you can go there. So, yeah, at the start, we had got the oven preheating. Trash is full. Almost. Get-go. Trash. I didn't put the paprika on just yet. I know. This is still hanging out over here, untouched. Not unloved, just untouched. I don't put it on right now because if I do, it'll burn. The pepper itself is also gonna burn a little bit, but paprika, definitely. That will be bad. So got some paper in there. So now we're just gonna wait. I was gonna throw this in the chickeny bowl, but we need more garlic. So it's just gonna be on standby. Yeah, I have zero regard for unit of measure standards. Sometimes I go into, oh no. Into Celsius, sometimes Fahrenheit, sometimes various metrics. All right, let's call Mom. Dox my mom, yeah. So let's see here. Let's just go ahead and type in her number. Let's see. Forgetting how to call my mom. Hopefully, this will be able to be heard.
Well, I saw this coming.
Well, of course. It was bound to happen.
Well, I could see it was coming. Oh, my goodness. You have hands. Even your mom is surprised.
Yeah, I know, right? Who would have thought that? Me, with hands.
Oh, my goodness. So, yay for Crush. You figured out your camera thing.
Right.
I would not have even thought that it would be the reflection from your little tin.
I was kind of wondering if it was like an HDR sort of thing where just the camera is like, there's too much light. Everything will be bad. But
well, that's like every picture I take with my phone. It's like, it's too much light and nothing. Everything is washed out. So, yeah, well, this is going good, don't you think?
I do, all things considered. It's going pretty darn good.
I noticed you had to make a plug for your knives there, because...
I have so many, and that's not even all of them.
You have so many. And can everyone hear me, or are you just
I believe so, yeah.
repeating what I say? So what I was going to say to, Crush and Mel and Bo and Kitty, everyone there, about your knives, how picky you are about your knives. Don't ever give Tim a knife because he has whatever he wants. It's always a certain brand or a certain, style.
Yeah. I wouldn't say I'm picky. It's just that I have everything I need now, and
because you chose them.
Because I chose them, yes.
Oh my goodness. Okay, well, good job chopping the garlic. You didn't chop a finger off.
Not this time.
And I agree, you do have nice hands. You've got long fingers and
Thank you.
hands. Although you've made a few comments, I'm sitting here going, oh, I don't need to watch this. But you're so used to just blurting everything out.
This is true. Every once in a while, I will think about, things I say on stream, and after a while, I was like, Mom watches this. Well.
Well, don't even think about that.
No.
Just do what you do, and I can I can mute, or I can. I can't unhear, so that's my problem, not yours. So, no, it's not. You've never said anything that, no.
Nothing too egregious. I mean, no, at the end of it, I'm just like, well, we're all adults, and you'll just have to deal with it. You've got a lot in chat here going on. That's nice. That's good. Good. Do you think anyone's going to learn anything? I don't know. I sure hope so. Like, that's a big reason I want to do this, was a little bit of education as well.
Well, I missed the beginning of your stream. So what, are you making fettuccine? What are you making?
Yep. Linguine Alfredo.
Ooh, nice.
It's the same.
Everyone, Snare is a far better cook than I am.
You say that, but your garlic bread is leagues better than what I'm able to do, and I don't understand it.
Well, I don't understand yours either. So there. No, you, I think Alton Brown was the one who set you off on cooking.
Yes.
You take it from a science approach,
yes.
That's how you do your cooking. And when you were talking about measuring a while ago,
mm-hmm.
you have your weights. You don't do cups and teaspoons.
No.
You measure by weight.
I was getting kind of a refresher on how to make the Alfredo sauce over the past few days, and I keep coming across recipes that are like 2 cups of cheese. I'm like, okay, well, that's fine. How densely packed are these cups? Give me weight.
Oh yeah.
So I'm just kind of winging it at this point.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Well, this one's fun, and I think you'll do fine with this.
Yeah.
You're thinking about every Wednesday? Is that what you said?
That's kind of the goal right now, is every Wednesday.
Okay. You know what my request would be?
Probably the risotto.
Yes. Yep, that's it.
That will definitely be in the rotation at some point. So.
Yeah. But you make really good molasses cookies too.
Ooh, so. Yeah. We'll have to get into some baking. Bo was talking about doing cakes at some point. Like, I like that idea.
I think I heard you say that you had made a cake from scratch once.
Yeah.
And how dense it was.
Yeah.
You were playing Satisfactory.
Yeah.
And when you commented on that and thought you were making the correlation between building things and using a cake. I think that was you and Bo that were talking about that.
Yeah.
I thought that was so funny. You could build something with your cookie. No, that's just, you know, you always figure things out. It'll be fine.
Oh,
next
yeah.
time you do that.
I'm gonna need to go because this chicken is about to require some attention. But I want you to know this whole time the chat has just been praising you and adoring you. They love Mama Snare. They love the laugh, your laugh. They love just everything. Mel wants to sample both of our garlic breads. So I'm sitting garlic bread. So I'm sitting here. Okay, Crespo, Haba. Oh my gosh, I love Haba. And Kitty, of course, and Mel has been around a while. I saw Hans on here a while ago. He was, yeah.
Yeah. So, okay. Well, you go. Don't burn anything.
Oh, no. I'm keeping a close eye on it.
All right. I love you.
Love you, too.
Bye-bye.
Bye. All right. Chicken. I'm going to turn this off. And now we'll get this good smoked paprika just lightly dusted on the top. Gonna turn my fingertips red, and that's okay. There we go. The thing I love about cast iron is I'm just gonna throw this whole dang pan into the oven. With my squeaky oven. So happy. Y'all are adorable. I thought I felt I usually wear a smartwatch and I thought I felt it vibrate. I was like, oh, what's that? Ah, damn it. It's not even my watch. Okay, what do we want to do next? What do we want to do next? Probably actually the bread. Squeak! Yeah, it's awful. Do all the time. Like phantom vibrations, man. Bear with me, I'm gonna take a second to refill my water bottles. Not with hot water. I remember when I first started getting a cell phone and, you know, keep it in vibrate mode, keep it in your pants pocket, and you start to get the phantom vibrations. It's like, oh, my phone's going off. No, it's not. No one loves you that much. Where'd the top for this one go? Hold on. Oh, there you are. I meant to do this before stream. Bear with me. Bear with me. Okay, bread. The kind of bread. I know I am saying just kind of whatever ingredients you want for some of the stuff. And I maintain that with the kind of bread. I do recommend like some sort of nice crusty Italian, French sourdough. Big pluses for sourdough. Bone a lot of times goes through. Oh, weird. You get the premonitions. I forget what this one. Piccolo Como. That's what this one. I just thought it looked good. Frequently, I will do an entire loaf. I'm not gonna do that this time. Maybe. Probably not. We'll see. But you know, I am a fan of cutting my own stuff. You know, cutting your own garlic, cutting your own, I don't know, fucking onions and things like that. So, buy a whole loaf. It tastes better. And just kind of work it down. It doesn't need to be perfectly sliced. Half a loaf. Actually, about half a loaf is a good amount. Like, am I gonna eat 6 pieces of garlic bread tonight? Yeah, I am. Need to go for a bit. Friend to watch the stars? Oh man, that's gonna be dope. How about you enjoy the stargazing? And thank you so much for popping in. And oh, you'll be back for hands. Okay. Then I will be flustered by all the bits. And and be eagerly anticipating your arrival. Your return, even. So we're gonna do half a loaf right now. Yes, I could eat a whole loaf of garlic bread. I am not ashamed to say that. The food is good enough. Is eating it other? Yeah, actually. I also have problems with like portion control and just, this is tasty, let's eat more. I'm gonna swap out fork for spatula, probably. I picked up this garbage set of silicone spatulas from Bed Bath & Beyond years ago. They were like 99 cents for 5 of them. They're still great. Top it, bitch. She's gonna get it. She is the hubba. I know some people will butter, you know, both sides of the bread for the garlic bread. That's a good idea. Not opposed to it. I just slather a bunch on one side and hope it migrates to the other. We're a little close. Actually, you're not wrong. Because Bed Bath & Beyond is going bankrupt, so that means they're probably going to go the way of Toys R Us. And that's going to be sad. Because Bed Bath & Beyond is actually a pretty decent store. Way better than Target. Now, my favorite piece of garlic bread is the heel, the end piece. So good. Always so good. My sister and I would fight for it. Like, not quite fisticuffs, but pretty damn close. Oh no, oh no. These feel older. A whole loaf of garlic, right? Like, it's an entire meal all by itself. There we go. Look at that. It's beautiful. It's delicious. Plunk. Grab you your tinfoil. That's fine. No. Don't roll away. Don't do it. Roll to Texas Roadhouse. You know, I don't think I've ever been to a Texas Roadhouse. Let's roll your place. There we go. A nice little package of tastiness. Pretty good. Like, compare them to the fucking Red Lobster, the Cheddar Bay biscuits. Squeak! Nice and warm even. And garlic bread now. Alright, let's brush the cutting board off in the sink. Before I forget, because I'm on the verge of it, need to do our broccoli. Our tasty broccoli. The florets. Where'd you go? There you are. Never been to Texas Roadhouse or Red Lobster. Never been to a Red Lobster. You don't like seafood? Man, a lot of seafood haters in the crowd. So you're not gonna do the shrimps for this, are ya? Beware the rolls. It's like the episode of SpongeBob where Squidward goes to the Krabby Patty vault. Oh my. Love seafood. Nope. Oh man, dudes. Dudes, you're missing out on such goods. I'll admit, I've never been that good at breaking down broccoli. I never really found out a good way to do it. So, I'm just gonna kind of make it up as I go. That's seeming pretty effective. Do that. I'm just gonna zoop. Go straight to your thighs. Got like 2 boxes of broccoli. Whoa. That doesn't sound fun. I've never worked in food service. I have zero ambition to work in food service. Obviously, I love to cook. I just don't want to get paid to do it, I guess. Except for this. I'm kind of getting marginally paid to cook right now. And I'm okay with that. In the fresh cut department, ugh. Smell like water? Yeah, it doesn't sound like a thing at all. There we go. Little bits of baby broccoli. As you can see, I'm making a shit ton of broccoli. I like broccoli, so... And it's gonna kind of shrink up at least a little bit. You're doing anything with an actual job? Yes, but also no. Like, if I could get paid to do a food service in this sort of fashion, where it's just me cooking at my own pace, and people just kind of get what they want, that'd be nice. It's the fast-paced, just things I'm not interested in doing. That's what I'm not interested in for working in food service. Feel bad about driving. See, I love driving, and I've worked jobs where I've done a tremendous amount of driving. I still love driving. Gotta get rid of that. Take me out, you done with the petty peas. So no. How much you enjoy it? Yeah. Yeah. Love driving. See, driving's the best. In the back of a house was a nice change because you could the customers. Too much road rage. Ah, nah. I like using peanut oil for stuff, so out comes the peanut oil again. Just gonna do a light little drizzle. Now, there's a lot of broccoli in here, so this light drizzle is gonna seem like a big drizzle. Whole mess of salt, because a whole mess of broccoli. Do that. Whole mess of pepper. No peanut butter. This bowl is almost too small. Oh no. I take back my previous statement. This bowl is too small. See? Broccoli going everywhere now. 1 second. Get out of here. I don't need a crepe pan. What I need is a big bowl. There we go. Let's do this again. It's like the waiter's Olive Garden with a cheese sailing. Dude, pepper mills are the way to go. See, that's what I was trying to do. Throw broccoli at me, not away from me. That's probably good. Salt and pepper. I mean, it needed to go in there. But real talk, fresh cracked pepper is the way to go. Like, if I'm making a dish that requires a lot of pepper, see this little guy back here? Primarily what that's used for is grinding up a lot of pepper. Is fresh cracked pepper, oh, so much better. So much better. You wouldn't even believe it, man. Loud sound, probably. Where's my pan? Cool. That's good. Yep, mortar and pestle. I do use it for a multitude of whole spices, but primarily pepper. Clang crash. Loud sound incoming. No, not yet. I need to move some stuff around to... So in this apartment, my oven only has one rack on it. How is this coming along? It's looking pretty alright. Sit you there. Sit you here. Use thermometer for our chicken. How we looking? A ways to go. 114. Okay. There aren't too many foods. I'm like, oh, you have to check the temperature. Have to check the temperature. Chicken is one. Chicken is absolutely one. There it was. But as I was saying, mortar and pestle is great for your whole spices. I know people will use like a bladed coffee grinder to do that, and that also works. Once you get used to the mortar and pestle, it is just as effective, just as fast. Okay. shrimp doesn't take much time. So I'm thinking it's sauce time. Try and fry 100 chicken with 2 fried chickens. Hella cooking this. Ugh. Pretty dry. Mmm. Chicken. Fried chicken. Mmm, that's good. Sauce. Sauce. That, you're that, you're that. So I've got some heavy cream. I've got a whole dang mess of Parmesan cheese. We're gonna kind of do a little bit of finishing with some Romano cheese. And was it 2 egg yolks? I might need to pull up my recipe pseudo guide thing again. Hell, during games, we're Michigan, 300 chicken wings. It's, ooh. That's just the right amount of wings. I could eat 300 wings. Cheese. Yeah, fried chicken though, man. Sour. Oh my god. Sorry, I just opened Discord. I just didn't realize I had framed the garlic with the hand heart. Okay, Linguine Alfredo. So by the way, the only reason I'm using linguine for this is I like it better. I am an advocate, any style or any kind of pasta dish, use what pasta you want. You like angel hair, use angel hair. If you want manicotti Alfredo, use manicotti. It's all the same. If you vibe with a particular noodle, go with that noodle. Oh, that's right, butter. How can I forget the butter and garlic? I'm a fool. That's how. You. I need a pan. Clang, clang, clang. Actually gonna need a second pan for the noodles when it comes time for them. You can go back there. So I'm not going to do too much garlic in this. Except macaroni and cheese only at... Nope! No. Let me tell you about rigatoni. Let me tell you about penne. Let me tell you about every other noodle. Yes, at that point it's not macaroni and cheese, I guess. But man, give me those little spiral guys. Mmm, that's good. 2 pans. Let's grate the cheese first. So I'm shooting for around like between 8 and 10 ounces of the Parmesan. Yeah, I'm actually gonna measure it. I don't need an oily bowl anymore. Get out of here. Oh, tear. Ounce. Okay. Such fancy tools. I've been acquiring stuff for a long time. I, however, am an advocate that you don't need all this stuff. The scale is extraordinarily handy, especially for baking. In fact, maybe that's the only time it is mandatory. But, everything else, you can get by with cups. You can get by with teaspoons. Since cooking is more of a vibe, baking is more sciencey, but cooking is, at the end, once you understand some things, is more of a vibe. Thing you hate to prep the most? This is actually probably the thing I hate the most, actually. Yeah, there's a KitchenAid mixer right here, and I do have an attachment for grating cheese. This thing is nice. It is kind of a pain in the ass to clean though, so yeah. For a hunk like this, if I wasn't streaming this, I actually probably would throw it into there. But I do kind of want to show that you don't need stuff like that. You're gonna just make a whole mess of cheese. Fancy, yeah. Maybe someday I'll get like as fancy as possible. I'll be doing sous vide cheesecakes and I don't know, KitchenAid mixer shenanigans. A whole U of cheese. Oh God, kitty. Cheese statue. Philip Cheeseman. Okay, let's see how much this is. That was, oh God, 3.5 ounces. Cooking in the woods so you can live in it. I mean, I did camp, when I was camping, we made some really, really good cheese sandwiches over the campfire. Cut fries and mass. Oh God, that sounds awful. Don't starve IRL, right? That's exactly what I need to do. Do you know how fast I would be dead? You seen how fast I die in the game? I like to think I have some level of survival skills, but well. This is an endurance workout, I swear. Okay, how are we doing? All right, 6.3 ounces. I think I saw this was like 0.88 pounds. So after the rind, it's gonna be close. It's not even close at all. But I do have a secondary little wedge of Parmesan out over there. What up, cave people? Unga Bunga here to club some cooking knowledge into those Paleolithic head of yours. Arm workout, right? Getting there. Now, I'm not going to throw away this rind. Oh no. I'm actually going to put it in the sauce as it's kind of melting and doing its thing. On the end of the day, hey, I'm glad. Yeah, this rind is going to add a fair bit of flavor to stuff as well. I used to just throw these out. And then I learned, oh, throw it in your sauce? What? That's craziness. Lost in the sauce. Okay, how are we looking? We are at 8.65. Okay, I'm actually okay with that. This is Romano cheese. I almost always have Romano cheese around. This is Parmigiano. This is not the Romano. Wait a minute. Parmesan Reggie. Yes, okay. Yeah. There's more Parmesan. Man, I'm glad I looked at the rind. Where are you? There you are. There you are. Oh, I'm just triple checking. Okay. As I was saying, I almost always have Romano cheese around. Because one of my favorite lazy dishes is a thing called cacio e pepe. I've talked about it. I'm pretty sure I've posted the recipe in Discord before. But it's a bunch of Romano cheese and a bunch of black pepper. Too much cheese! Yeah, this is not a lactose intolerance best friend. This is a bad dish for people with lactose intolerance. Still gotta make that, you do. It's so good. I'm just gonna aim for like 2 ounces. I don't know if anyone cares about this. You'll notice I'm just kind of rotating the cheese as I grate it. It helps keep it even. I don't know if that's important. Just something I do. So, yay. How are we looking? Good, 10.5. Okay, you're going back in the bag. Still a little bit of you on there. I need to organize my cheeses. That's something else I'm gonna have to do on stream is my macaroni and cheese. Just the laziest way of making it. It's the best. Okay, I don't need you anymore. Do I? Do I? Do I need this anymore? Your nose are hitting the greens. Nope. Nope, still looking good. Thank you, Bo. Thank you, guys. I know it's funny. A while back, you had mentioned cooking streams, and you had said a GoPro. I already had this setup at that time. Or rather, I had the idea for this setup at the time. I didn't have the rigging gear. I didn't have the capture card yet. I didn't have... Yeah, it was a long time ago. I didn't have a lot of things. It's taken quite a while to kind of get to this point. How's my day? It was good. It was good. After the cooking stream, I mowed the yard. Ugh. Ugh. And, finished my laundry, took a shower, and got the stream ready. Well, garlic. A little bit of garlic. Now, I know earlier I said I love garlic. For an Alfredo sauce, I'm not going to use a whole lot. Yeah, after the coffee stream, what is it? After coffee stream, I did all that stuff and got the cooking stream ready. Likes garlic. I mean, who doesn't like garlic? Garlic's the best. So we're gonna do about that much actually. Didn't say it in a joke. Oh, I didn't even take it as douchey. No, dude, you're good. Wah. Where'd you go? No, man, no. I feel at this point I'm familiar with your joking style now. You're good. Reappear. Oh, almost. First to ask, I gotcha. Hubba is back. Back for the hands. Get out of here. That's this thing I'm using. Oh! You weren't here when I was explaining it. So, this little guy is... One second. Black on black. Kind of difficult to see. This little guy is just a silicon roller that has a texture in the side of it, makes it a little bit rough. And throw your garlic in, roll down, and just gets all the paper off. It's super handy, super convenient. My preferred way of getting garlic paper off, right? Is you can, with big, fat, flat cloves like this, it doesn't really work that well. Let's see here. There we go. And if it gets, like, wet on the inside from garlic juices, then it doesn't work that well. Display cutting board, right? But it's way better than the tedium of individually peeling cloves of garlic. That sucks. Just gonna give this a little bit of a wipe. Such a neat tool. Highly recommend it to everybody. I show off neat things. Nut. Whoops. I'm gonna say one of these days I should do boiled peanuts on stream, but that's actually really boring. Although if y'all want to see me see how to make boiled peanuts, we can totally do that. Need to find raw peanuts though. It's kind of annoying. Homemade. I could do homemade peanut butter too. I have a pretty decent blender. Should work out pretty well. I hear my neighbors outside, they're going crazy. Fortunately, none of my neighbors are violent. I know, that's kind of oddly specific. Maybe, I don't know. Nah, some of my friends in Georgia, they actually do have violent neighbors. I've had a couple scraps with them. I'm glad I don't live in that situation. Arroz con leche. Oh, actually, haba. That is kind of on the list of ideas. And I was gonna kind of pick your brain about that. Violent neighbors do suck. I don't get why well, people have to suck. You think we could go all this time without being shitty to each other? No. That's just me being idealistic, I suppose. There we go. Garlic. Smash your garlic all the way with your knife. I feel like doing the chops. I do that too sometimes, depending on what I'm making. Sometimes we'll just crush it and go with it. Let's do that. So for the chicken, I put the heat up to like medium high. For this, it's gonna be closer to, let's say, more towards the medium of medium high. I'm still kind of learning the quirks, peculiarities of this induction top. Like, I don't want to just say, oh, it's a 6 out of 10, because what does that translate to your stove? Two packages delivered today. Hey. I made a few years of pizza bites. Ooh. Used eggplant. Okay. I've heard about that before. Yeah, I've heard that's pretty good too. How'd you like that, Bo? Crush you next. Amazing, you say. Oh my god, I'm terrible. Kitty, I didn't see you cheered a bunch of bits too. I'm so sorry. Thank you. Thank you. I suck. Forgive me. 3 seconds, there's a bunch of butter melting. Yes, there is. Now we're just gonna let that go for a few moments. I get all the way down. Gonna grab and implement headphones are ripping. Aww. Anyway. Look away, no butter's no longer there. Ask me right now. I'm the worst. All right, so this is gonna spit and sputter for a little bit as the water boils out. So I'm gonna wait for it to stop doing that. And this is also going to, ouchie, brown up the milk solids that are in the butter a little bit. Woo! We got some spicy butter. Spitting all over the place. Spitting bars left and right. And keep this moving. Hopefully it doesn't like build up another pocket like that.
Oh my.
Sizzle. Oh no, piece of broccoli on the floor. We're starting to get some nice little brown bits in there. And turn this down a little bit more. So, fun fact, this was the very first dish I ever actually learned how to make. Like, aside from sandwiches, grilled cheeses, things like that. You know, canned soups. And it was when I was at college. And I just wanted to learn how to make literally anything. I thought, I really like fettuccine Alfredo. I despise what I get in a box or a jar. So, I'll just go ahead and learn how to make it. That first attempt tasted fine. But quickly taught me I had a lot to learn about cooking. Yeah, this was a little bit too hot. I'm gonna go ahead, actually kill the heat for a moment. Let the residual heat from the pan and the oil do its thing. I do want this to come down a fair bit. The main thing I learned about cheese sauces especially was you do not want it to boil. It was quote unquote fine, right? On the floor, feels like a sin. If you let a white sauce in general, white sauce, is that what I'm looking for? Cheese sauces, dairy sauces. If you let it boil, it will break. It will split. It'll vamoose and get out of here. There we go, that's good. And then what you're left with is a grainy, a grainy, wrong texture. Good stream, thank you. It still tasted perfectly fine, but it was not that creamy goodness that we are all looking for with an Alfredo sauce. All right, I want 2 cups of heavy cream. Yeah, this is not like calorie friendly, it's not diet friendly. What it is friendly to is a palate. Heart's never been so full. And about 2 cups. Hey, look at that. Goodness! I'm gonna need to check on the garlic bread here in a second. Let's do that before I get going with the sauce. Because once I get going with the sauce, a little bit more there. How's our chicken? Once the sauce starts, you gotta kinda just keep on it until it's done. Thermometer. 160s, good. Bread. Set you there for now, you're probably fine. Look at that. Just fucking look at it. Like this by itself is a pretty good meal. But it's gonna be going into other tasty things. Oh my god. Stomach is about to be full. Dude, I am so hungry. Something play games. Chicken is gonna hang out over here and rest. Yeah, bread is done. This is good, it's fine. Okay. All of our cream goes into here. I'm gonna grab another spatula. We're gonna get all this out of there. You want the fat that comes with heavy cream. For a sauce like this, you know, your 2%, even your whole, that milk isn't going to be enough. Like, you could probably get away with using that and upping the amount of butter. Also, because I did let the milk solids kind of brown in that butter, this sauce is going to be tinted a little bit brown. That's okay. It still is going to be so tasty. Just gonna stir, get this slightly incorporated. Because it is butter and milk, it's not gonna like really mix up all that well. Looking good. All that creamy goodness. Oh yes. Now, I'm not just gonna dump all of this in. That would be not great. So we're just gonna grab a handful at a time, throw it on in there. Stir, 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 till all this is melted and incorporated. If there is a tedious part to this, this is it. As you're keeping a close eye on things, you're making sure it's not boiling. Making sure it's all melting. Alright, number 2. Hey, number 2. Oh yeah, oh yeah. And I don't make this a whole lot, by the way. This is not a regular meal of mine. It should be, though. It should be. I forget how easy it is to make. This is more cooking than I've done in a while. But I wanted this first one to be kind of special, you know? Oh, where's chat? I can't type today. Oh no, Bo, you can't type. I got a moment. He's gonna look just good. Oh shit! I'm blushing over here. Excited we get some meat. I'm looking forward to doing this weekly too. Taps are so satisfying. More long form, less sweary version of the cooking stuff a guy who goes by. And that's what. It's funny. I had just kind of discovered that's what I reckon, and I'm not gonna lie, there's a bit of inspiration of his in this. Because I like that kind of punk rock aesthetic, and I completely agree with them about how a lot of the shit that they tell you in fucking Food Network and cooking books and everything else, like, oh, it needs to be just like this. It doesn't matter. You can augment recipes to suit your taste. You can, you know, leave shit out. You can put more stuff in. If you don't like the garlic that I put into this, don't put it in. If you don't like the paprika I put on the chicken, don't put it on there. That dude is hilarious. Yeah, trust me, if I took the time to like properly film these and edit it down, it would resemble his video by a fair bit. All right, we are getting there. Yeah, a bit mad at box can. Well, that's because box stuff sucks. Jar sauces are terrible. He is 150% right. They have a time and a place. But if you're gonna sit here and tell me that a jarred marinara is just as good as what you can make at home, you're fucking wrong. It's disgusting, and I don't understand why people put that shit in them. It's so gross. I've only found one jarred red sauce that I can tolerate, and it's ungodly expensive. Like, there's no reason it needs to be that much when I can buy the ingredients for the same amount and make something that's better. Just, ooh. Looking so good. Oh, it's gonna be good. Buying jar and box stuff. And that's also the thing, is that, like, yes, it has its time and a place. If you need to buy a box of Kraft mac and cheese for, you know, $1 and 7 packs of ramen for $1, do that. I'm not gonna sit here and say I wasn't a poor college student and that I didn't live off the McDonald's dollar menu for 2-3 weeks. Because I absolutely had. It sucked. But knowing what I know now, I'm also fairly confident I could have eaten better for just about the same amount back then. But I didn't know any better. Potatoes, rice, and beans are really cheap. And you can make a lot of good stuff with those. Might be as good as your personal attempt at marinara, but you need practice. Never made before. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, is that my shitty first attempt at Alfredo sauce was still leagues better than anything I had found in a jar. If your marinara isn't good, it's a good chance you just need practice. You know, have some sort of a guide. God, we have YouTube these days. We live in the future. You can take apart a whole car just by looking at YouTube. Yeah, some of his recipes I do need to try. They look oh so good. There we go. Last bit of cheese. No, I am also convinced that anyone can make good food. It takes a little bit of time and patience, and like any other skill, like any other thing you need to learn, or you want to learn, is you have to do that. You want to learn it. If you don't want to learn how to cook, you're not going to learn how to cook. If you don't want to make good marinara, if you don't want to make good pork chops, you're not going to make any. Is Rouse? It is. It is Rouse. And that had some good sauce. Some pretty decent sauce. I'm still convinced I make better. For cheaper. Anyone can cook. Ratatouille. That's right! That was a whole big thing about that movie. It was Remy. It was like, anyone can cook. I'm a mouse. I can cook. I can cook with the best of them. All right. That's all of our cheese. I'm gonna add a little bit of a secret ingredient. This is, assuming I still have it. Did I throw it away? You've been living up here forever. Don't tell me I threw you away. I threw it away. I used to have some stuff called sodium citrate. It helps stabilize and, well, yeah, stabilize sauces. Oh, man. I'm awesome. Is it really not up here? It's not a big cupboard. Well, cool. Anyway, I'm not gonna add a secret ingredient. So what I am gonna do is actually, yeah, just keep it right there. I need egg yolks. So what? Yeah, we're do a bit of cleanup. I need to separate the whites. I'll just use this bowl. So with the other paprika. No, it's not with the other paprika. Well, technically it is with the other paprika at this point. Clean hands. Actually, I can go in there too. So, egg yolk, whites are out. This is a pretty warm sauce, right? So if you don't want your egg to get scrambled in here, you have a couple options. What was in that bowl? That was the cheese. Yeah, I'm gonna make this easy for myself. Plop. Damn old man devours food like no tomorrow. Kitty does have good emotes. That to not crack is easy. I know people will save their egg whites. I'm not gonna make egg white omelets. I'm not gonna make any meringues. I'm not gonna do anything with the whites, so it's just gonna be going down the sink. Wash my eggy hands. How are my... Ooh, broccoli's done. Look at that broccoli. Just look at it. Ooh. We're gonna go right here for now. Sizzle. Whoa. Okay, egg yolks. So what we need to do to stop the eggs from scrambling is we need to temper them. So what I'm gonna do is turn this down some more. So that's starting to get too hot. When I was stirring and scraping like this, I felt it actually kind of sticking to the bottom a little bit. That told me things are getting a little too warm. So to temper, we're gonna take a little bit of our hot sauce, we're gonna put it in here and beat. So, the sauce is not quite thick enough to stick to the whisk. So, we'll grab a spoon. We're just looking to bring it up to temperature a little bit. These egg yolks are going to just thicken up the sauce a bit more. One more. Ah. Now this is a metal bowl. I can actually feel the bottom. It feels warm. Cool. So once we have warm egg yolk, Again, I don't want the eggs to scramble. I don't want them to curdle. We're trying to do this as fast and thoroughly as possible. Okay. Hang out there. Oh god, it tastes good! I will say that was also where I get to learn about if I need to season. So this guy that I talked about earlier... No, actually. Stand by, stand by, stand by. I'm done with whisk. Yes, yes. How do you piss off an egg? Will never amount to nothing. I'm graceful. Guys, I'm blush. I am blush. I'd like to... I'm guessing lick the sauce off the board. I mean, I'd be licking that off too. Alright, so yeah, that guy's gonna go in here for now. I actually don't have anything in the oven. The oven is still on, so I'm going to just put this over the vent hole in the oven. That will probably keep it too warm, so we're gonna have to continue to keep an eye on it. And it's going to stay warm. It's going to reduce down a little bit and thicken up. I'm kidding. Y'all are awesome. Okay, off. I also have some, you know, get back here. I have to arrange some stuff. That's the thing I'm always fighting with, is more space. That's why I have this table. Because I got tired of working with too small of a space for the tamales. And then, again, Mama Snare, she's the best. She was like, I'll get it for you. I'm like, that's too nice. Never any space where it really is. Oh my goodness. Hubba. I'm spoiled. Just awesome. She really is. She really is. And Mel. Oh my goodness. I don't know what I did to deserve y'all. Okay. Here we go. Broccoli is cold enough. I can kind of move some stuff over here. I need to find a place for this knife. You know what? It's gonna go right there for now. Get over there. Get over there. I do need to hydrate. I haven't done that in a little bit. Oh, that's good water. And a self-care. Ah! Okay, big stretch. Exactly 0 notes. Oh no. Yeah, my posture's been pretty good. It has been pretty good. In a second, my microphone just fell off. Okay, finish stretch. Oh. Hubba, I do have to ask, Are you able to get into your other accounts? That's really good. That's really good. Okay. We're in the home stretch. I have another pan. Had 14K. Who's that? 11. I mean, let's see if I can break something. Come on. Like I said, I have a pan. There it is. Thank you for reminding me about that, Bo. I know most people, when they're boiling their dry pasta, they will bring a big dang pot to boil and then put their pasta in. I like this method a lot more. Like the board. This method is, all I'm gonna do, get this out of here, that's gross. That's gross looking. We'd still want to season our pasta, but I'm gonna fill this with water, kind of just to cover. Breaks your pasta just to trigger people. Hey. We don't need to be talking about crimes in here, okay? Okay. I'm gonna be boiling this one off camera on the actual stove, but this is, like I said, just filled. Like, just to cover. This is gonna cook pasta just like you want it to be done, but it's also gonna leave a very, very starchy water. And that is good, tasty stuff and very useful in thickening sauces. So if this doesn't quite get to the consistency that I want, then I'm going to take some of that pasta water and put it in there. Or more likely, I'm just going to tong the noodles into the sauce and let whatever starchy goodness is in there do what I need it to do. Okay. Actually, last thing, like I said, home stretch. I need one more pan. Clang, clang, clang. Oh no! Everything's broken. It's all ruined. Hold on, I missed some things. In Italian, you'll find out real fast trigger's not worth it. You do bring chaos. You do bring chaos. He's getting a pot that big. I bought that pot especially for that reason. It's a 14-inch high-walled skillet. No, 12-inch. And I bought it for the explicit reason of boiling pasta like this. Full-blown Italian Hand-fed homemade bread, crumb. Sounds good. 12 notes. Woo! Rain's picking up. Oh man, that sounds good. Oh no! Oh no! It's just everything in my kitchen is coming crumbling down. It's fine. It's fine. How's our broccoli? Mmm. It's tasty. Shrimp. You can get this from literally wherever you want to get it from. I'd say it's fine. Oh, yeah, that was a... Robots was a good movie. But you can get it frozen like this. You can get it from an actual, like, seafood counter. Get it from wherever. Guess what? This frozen stuff that I got from the freezer, it's just as fine as what I would get from a counter. Because more than likely, it's the same thing. You gotta go, hubba. I'll miss you. Thank you for popping in. I hope you have fun with your stargazing. That sounds like a lot of fun, it really does. I'm envious, I'm a little bit jealous. If you get shrimp that already, you know, it has its shell on still, it has its vein, you're gonna want to go through and deal with that. I don't want to deal with that, so I got the stuff that's peeled and deveined. By the way, that vein in shrimp, in case you didn't know, is the digestive tract. So there's that. Sorry, I didn't really think this through. Made a bit of a mess. Okay. What I'm gonna do here is just cut our tails off. Somehow. Scissors would actually probably be better. Where did my trash bowl go? Oh, that's right. It's elsewhere. I also have a habit of using way too many bowls for things. Especially when I'm doing stuff like this, where I'm trying to teach how to do stuff. It's a lot of bowls. I make a vein is poo, yes. I get so loud for that. It was a very crucial point. It had to be done. I tried to whisper it as well. I'm still learning the ins and outs of the microphone. Must be a millionaire. It's very quiet on my end. Obviously, I don't have my headphones on, so I can't really monitor the sound or the music as well as I usually do. But I was like, oh, this is vaguely horror-esque. Boop, bop. There we go. Close enough. Close enough. Off. I am just gonna go ahead and cook all of this shrimp, because that's the good thing to do. Shrimp is tasty. Music volume is perfect? Good. Thank you. I can kind of still see the audio meters from here. My PC and gaming setup is, you know, off that way by about 10 feet. So that was a big challenge in getting all this ready, was how am I going to get a video feed from over here to over there? How am I going to control everything? How am I blah, blah, blah? So, Powered USB cables. That's how. As I said, this is going to be tedious. Blowing out the camera a little bit, either that or this bowl. What if I did that? And trying to avoid shrimpy hands. That might be better. Yeah, cross-contamination is something you... Oh no. Okay. Whew. I heard boiling. I was like, my sauce! That's good. That's good. We want the pasta to boil. Better! So interesting. We get to keep that in mind, because we didn't have to worry about that during the tests. Has he noticed it? He's an artist, my guy. He's got that eye, that detail-oriented eye. Get in there. Get in there. Yeah, that was definitely just a tiny little bit of a blowout, because I didn't notice it. Big focus point for that, yeah. So that's really good to know, is any shiny thing, keep that away from the center of the table. Actually, I'm not even going to need to save that garlic butter, because it's going to be used to saute. That's right, we're sautéing. Sauté our shrimp. And the reason I'm doing both shrimp and chicken for this Alfredo is just to show versatility. You know, it's always kind of an exotic thing when you go to a restaurant. Ooh, they've got shrimp Alfredo, they've got chicken Alfredo. Oh man. As you can see, in case you didn't realize, it's all the same stuff. Just presented a little bit differently. It's like Mexican food. Everything is, you know, the meat, the cheese, the beans, the rice, the pico. What's your form factor? Fancy food, amazing content, and Snare big hungry, dude. Did I eat breakfast today? I don't even remember. Well, I guess you could just pull these off as well. Is it really that? Yeah. This is fine. You lose a little bit of meat, but whatevs. Make a whole shrimp with what I'm throwing away. As you can tell, I haven't cooked with this sort of shrimp, probably ever. How did I, dude? Or, kitty, you need to eat. Get your nutrients. Goes for everyone out there. Eat. Get your nutrients. Okay. Shrimp. Time to wash my shrimpy hands. Seafood is another one that you want to be sure is you're keeping clean. You know, chicken, you want your surfaces to be clean. Seafood, same way. Obviously, any kind of raw meats, but especially those ones. Done with that knife. I'm done with this cutting board. I'm even using the paper towel I used to dry my hands to get this out of here. Okay, get on in there. Don't think about it. Yep. Excuse me, I need to tend to my noodles. I think these are done. So, one of the best ways I've found to test if a noodle is done, that looks pretty done, right? Is to eat it. Look at that, it's done. All right, we'll get to the shrimp in a second. So what I'm gonna do now is bring this over here. Wooden table, wooden table. That'll be good. Okay, so this has been sitting jiving for a little bit on the hot oven. Well, tend to my nudes. Okay, yeah, this has been doing its thing for a little. I'm gonna go take this rind out of here. Kind of hard to tell, but like pretty much every little bit of cheese that was on here is now gone. This is just the rind that's left. And it's pliable. I know someone out there is going to want to eat this. I'm not going to say that's a bad idea. All I'm going to say is I don't know if that'd be good. You can lick this. You know, treat it as like the spoon when you're making chocolate chip cookies. Ha. Mmm. That's good. Oh, it's so good. Guys, this is good. All right, noodles. Because I'm holding it, I'm thinking someone out there is going to eat this. If Hubba was around, she'd be like, I want to eat it. And I'd be like, of course you do. It looks so appetizing and so edible. Like I said, I'm not really draining these. Whatever water is stuck on the pasta, that's fine. This is very, very starchy water. I get a few more out there. Yeah, a couple kind of stuck to the bottom, and that's okay. It's fine. Oh, that's good. I'm done. Ah. I'm not gonna fight for 6 more broken noodles. There we go. Linguine Alfredo. This is going to thicken up a bit more as we are cooking our shrimp. And as it cools down a little bit, unfortunately, this sauce, historically for me, has not heated up or reheated very well. So, and it's more like, again, the texture thing. It might break in the microwave, it might get a little bit grainy, but it still tastes just as good. I'm gonna stir this fairly vigorously, and oh boy, is it gonna sound all ploppy and moist. But this is kind of an important step as well. Because, again, that starchy water, yeah? I've been talking about it for a little bit. This is gonna further emulsify what sauce we've made. So that cheese, which has all that milk, the oil, the liquids, it's all gonna come together even better. There we go. Always taste for seasoning. Because if I just serve this as is, I have no idea what it tastes like, right? It's probably fine, but we might need pepper. We might need salt. I'm gonna do a little bit more salt. And a fair bit of pepper. That's good. Tastes like pasta. Tastes like money. It's already starting to thicken up even more. This would be a good time to add some fresh Parmesan as well. There we go. All right, this is gonna hang out over here while we finish up. Bang, clang. Bring you up to higher heat. I keep putting my spatulas in bad places. Oh wait, no, that one, yeah, that one's in the sink. Man, our garlic butter from before. This is perfect. I'm gonna do about all of it, I guess. So that was, what, 1 stick of butter and a bunch of garlic. Perfect. Bring this down again. We're gonna go for right there. And in goes our shrimp. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna bring him. Sauté is done at high heat and you're constantly moving. You don't want anything to burn. You want, well, you do want to get caramelized. You want that Maillard reaction. Now this was a lot in this pot, so it's going to take a little bit for things to kind of steam off. That's okay. Bump it up one more. Honestly, what I'm thinking about now is taking that broccoli, throwing it all into the pasta. And then I'll do halvesies. 1/2 will get the shrimp, 1/2 will get the chicken. dangerous for a second. Let that sit while I organize. So yeah, like I said, this pot was definitely a little bit too small. This shrimp was also still a little bit icy. There's a skosh too much water in here, but that's okay. I'm just gonna let it do its thing for a little bit longer. Get down there. You garlic fiends. You slackers. Okay, get in there. So yeah. I'm gonna take all this broccoli, throw it into... once I get it unstuck. Go. Ah. I can hear you. Yep, there we go. Now we're going to bring this back down just a little bit. There, eating streams. You'll get me tasting stuff, but no, the stream will go on hold for a little bit while I eat this food. And then we will wrap up the night playing Snares. At least that's the plan as of right now. Once I go watch, there's no watch. I don't even know what time it is. This tablet I'm looking at don't have a clock on it. I'm sure it does, but I have to do stuff. Oh, it's only 7 o'clock. Okay, that's not bad. Although, Mike is being weird. Is it? Is it being weird? Think it's the steam. That could be. Muffled. It could be just kind of, yeah, a little bit of everything that's happening. See, we're getting some brown stuff on the bottom. That's okay. Just gonna keep stirring. Once that fond starts to get a little bit too dark, then I'm gonna pull everything off and kind of see how we're doing. Every once in a while, when we were doing the tests, it would sound weird, and I never could quite pinpoint what that was. Whoops! Escape shrimp. So this is pre-cooked. So I'm just trying to get it warm through and a little bit of color on it. Interaction with the sizzling, it very well could be. Or what about now? Like, was it sounding weird that whole time? And what about now? Like, if I go over here, how are we sounding? How is it? Interesting. So, I wonder. Because this whole time, I was closer to this. This runs off, or the way this works is by producing alternating magnetic fields. So I wonder if it is interfering with the microphone, either with the wireless or because I have a wire that's running just down my chest. And noise isolation, maybe, although I don't know. At this point, it could be a million things. But the fact that it wasn't happening until I was right next to this, that's interesting. Anyway, this isn't the time to troubleshoot that. So, what it is time for is to find my other cutting board. This chicken has been over here this whole time, being very polite. Have you ever seen a more well-behaved chicken? Only when I was doing the shrimp. Okay. So yeah, I wonder if it was. So, I'm just gonna carve into this guy. That's fine. Whoa. So tender, so moist. Moist. Ah. Beautiful. Yep, it's chicken. That paprika was a good move. Chicken, moist. Okay, like I said, we have our 2 proteins. Get out of here. Stir this up a little bit more to get that broccoli a bit more integrated, and look how thick our sauce has become. Admittedly, long noodles don't necessarily make for good, like, even distribution of stuff inside of it. So, do I really want to use that big bowl for that? Yeah. Yeah. Tongs, there you are. Just gonna take some of you. Gently. Wow. That's about half. Grab some of that broccoli, though. Yeah, well, we'll grab a little bit more. And we'll say that's half. Ah. This, like I called it fond earlier, that's going to be easy to clean up. What I'm going to do is basically deglaze this pot with just water. Gonna boil some water. I'm gonna scrape all that up. I know it looks bad. That's actually really tasty stuff. That added a fair bit of flavor to all of this. All right. Oh no! So good. God, that chicken is really good. I can stay there. Give this the old mixaroo. Oh, so bad. Sending you a plane ticket. That might blow out the camera a little bit. But we also can't forget the other star of the meal. Oh yes. Oh yes. So, that's it. We're done. We've cooked everything. Everything that there is to be cooked has been cooked. Dunsky. It's beautiful. We got our shrimp and broccoli Alfredo. We got our chicken and broccoli Alfredo. We got our garlic bread. I'm gonna do really fast. Just dirty up a few more dishes. Because for you guys, I'm okay with that. I didn't put those away. I need a carving fork. Do I have a carving fork? Hold up. Let's see if I can be super bougie and fancy with this. Got a screenshot you'll send? Nice. Be ready for another one. Okay, let's see here. Now, this is not nearly as fancy as what I've seen people do. But it's getting there. Oh, I hate plating. I've always thought it was kind of pretentious, but fuck it, right? Ah. What we're getting here is a $70 meal at some bougie restaurant, right? Huh. This is where I need tweezers. I can really pick and fish this stuff out. There we go, there's some shrimp. Just kind of lay this all around the sides. Yeah, this is just me having fun now. There. Trying to run away. I sold up. A few more broccolis on the other side. Come here. There we go. Well, the plating has definitely kind of gone out the window, but it is what it is. Yeah, just shove you right on there. Bam. Just like Emerald would say, BAM! Oh, and I almost forgot. I almost forgot one of the most important things about this meal. Oh, looks the same coming out. Exactly, right. But on one hand, I do get that it lets chefs kind of give a little bit extra, you know, really let some of their art shine. Because they do say you eat with your eyes first. Because the whole idea is that if it looks good, it's gonna taste good. Like I said, I almost forgot the most important thing. This is a Sauvignon Blanc from New Zealand, actually. Haven't had this one, but I'm sure it's fine. Ooh, almost lost my microphone. Here you go, Bo. Let me clean off a little more area so you can get that cropper, that proper cropper. Cool. This has been tremendously fun, guys. This has been exactly what I was hoping it would be. Just cooking good food and hanging out with some friends. Got it? Nice. So, I want to thank you for your support, your excitement for this, for, you know, just the whole damn thing. Because, like I said, this was a lot of fun. And I'm looking forward to doing a lot of these in the future. So and I'll, of course, be uploading these up to YouTube. So when you get a chance and you want to cook them yourself, you can absolutely do that. I know this was a lot of work. This has been 2 hours, 2 hours, 42 minutes. Obviously, there's also been a lot of talking, a lot of bullshitting, a lot of shenanigating. So without that, it probably only took me maybe an hour to get everything done. But again, thank you. Thank you for hanging out with me. I got nothing else. I got absolutely nothing else. I'm gonna go eat this. I'm gonna drink that. And I'm gonna digest for a little bit. And then we will play some video games. I love you guys too. I really do. It's been tremendous. So, there it is. I forgot that I had my stream deck. I could just change things at a whim. I'll see you later. Give me like, I don't know, an hour. Let's say an hour. Because oh god, I got all the cleaning. Oh no, the cleaning! Ah! Make it an hour and a half. Oh man. Actually, let me be cool. See if there's anybody to raid. I can send you to somebody for a little bit so you can continue to hang out and do things. Ooh. Ah, we got Simbatha. She's playing Undertale. Actually, let me make sure. Yeah. Simbatha, super cool. She's part of Crow's community. So, let's go say hi to her. And, you know, see you in a little bit. 7 clips. Good God, y'all. I'm really looking forward to seeing it. Thank you for clipping as well. Thank you for the bits. Thank you for everything. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. I'll see y'all later. Bye.